The night wraps tight, thick with haze. Every thought a silent phrase. Guitar hums deep, bass carries low. Drums brush gently, soft and slow. I ponder life, my choices, my way. The quiet struggles I face each day. Last call thoughts heavy and true. A gentleman's mind quietly blue. No eyes notice, no words reveal the careful steps I quietly feel. Candlelight flickers on my lined face. I take my time, I hold my space. Every decision's deliberate, every breath mine. I navigate the night one quiet line. Oh, I am here yet I fade away. A silent presence, soft as clay. No applause, no gaze to claim. I walk my life without the fame. Last call thoughts heavy and true. A gentleman's mind quietly blue. No eyes notice, no words reveal the careful steps The night dissolves, I leave in silence, problems unsolved. The bar is breathing slow tonight. Candlelight shaking on the wall. Piano keys, don't ask me why. They just fall. I sit where shadows know my name, where men don't speak unless they must. I've spilled enough truth in the rain. Now I trust. Whiskey never asks questions, it just listens well. I learned to do the same thing since I fell. Bartender wipes another glass like he's erasing sins. Some men talk about the past. Ask questions, that's why I stay. 3 a.m. tells the truth. The daylight hides no audience. Chased applause before. It cost me sleep. Now I value something more. I value deep. I don't flex my scars. I don't advertise pain. Some men don't pretend. Stand my ground and quietly behave. The city hums like it knows exactly who I am. I've been high, I've been low. Now I just stand. I don't compete with ghosts. I don't chase my youth. I toast to the losses that taught me truth. Nothing to prove at 3 a.m. No script to perform. I don't condemn, I just stay warm. If judgment knocks, I won't answer the call. I learned the cost of caring at all. Freedom isn't loud, it barely breathes. Strength isn't proud, it quietly leaves. I don't need validation from a world that lies. I made peace with isolation and learned to like it now. I've learned how to be alone without asking how. I don't fight when morning comes out. I don't fight when morning comes. I'll already know. I stayed numb and still grew. No witnesses. 3 a.m. No witnesses. The night falls in, thick and calm. I sit in shadows, a subtle charm. Every decision weighed, every move precise. A life of discretion, soft as ice. Guitar sighs, bass hums beneath. Drums brush gently, slow as grief. I carry my burdens, quietly unseen. A life deliberate, thoughtful, serene. A gentleman's way, silent and true. Through candlelight and midnight, carefully made. I watch the city breathe and fade. Every laugh and cry softly laid. I make my moves, but none can see the depth of life storms I face with calm intent. No need for audience, no monument. I sit, I reflect, I rise, I go. A quiet man, silent the path I take. quiet. The night drifts on, the bar grows still. I walk away, guided by will. I walk the streets where the night breeze low. Every light a whisper, every shadow I know. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, unseen. Silent steps echo where no one has been. Smoke curls through the alleyways I pass. A fleeting ghost like the memories that last. I watch the world from corners, quiet and still. Decisions made with iron-tempered will. I leave no trace, only whispers in the dark. A moving silhouette, a lone man with a spark. I breathe in silence, I speak in eyes. I move through the night where no one hears my cries. Street lights flicker like the thoughts in my mind. Every heartbeat measured, every step refined. Train in a world of noise, my quiet is my pain. Be the man, only the words he spoke. I am the calm and free. I leave no trace, only whispers in the dark. I move, I speak in eyes. I move through the night where no one hears my cries. I am the shadow, the silence, the night. I move in purpose, out of sight. I walk this block I don't rush the door, I don't force the lock. I wait for the floor to stop shaking its top. The night knows I'm ready. It felt the change. My mind is kept. Panic destroyed. The night knows I'm ready. I know witnesses required. I know witnesses required. I don't want fate, I just do what. Readiness is silent. Readiness is silent. Confidence doesn't speak. I've learned how to be violent. asking fast, it knows I understood. The night knows I'm ready, that's why it stays calm. My heart is steady, like a loaded palm. If dawn finds an empty street, it'll know I'm gone. I move discreet before the sun. And I watched and agreed. I stroll where the street lamp bends. Every corner holds a truth I can't pretend. The night is thick, the air a velvet cloak. I speak in actions, not in words I spoke. Eyes watch from windows unaware. I pass like a secret dissolved in the air. Life unfolds around me loud and fast, but I linger, observe, let nothing last. I am the middle with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can roar, the city can spin. I remain still, mark the rhythm of my pace. Electric guitar hums in my quiet space. I take the path where silence leads and plant my steps like scattered seeds. I am not lost, I am unseen, a moving shadow in a midnight scene. No rush, the streets I know. I am the midnight gentleman, alone, refined. The world can roar, the city can spin. I remember with grace. A quiet light, a steady pace. Range low, just enough to soften the street lanes. The brown windows blur the city like memories that do. I sat where reflections get messy and honest too. To sit still climb the stairs that shade or will. It doesn't ask you to explain why you're tired. It just keeps falling the same. Oh, why? Outside umbrellas rush like lies, trying to stay dry. I murder man who never cries, still lets rain by. The glass was cold against my hand, the chairs was low. I stopped pretending to understand. We already know. Rain, where's the only thing that spoke? I listen. Erased a version of who I tried to be. Ambition, anger, persuasion, reign free. I didn't fight the memory that found its way back. Rain has a strange ability to unpack. I remember the love I didn't say, not from pride but fear. Rain will wash the sidewalk clean without applause. When I stood, the chair stayed warm like it respected time. The bartender nodded. Nothing sworn, no sign. Outside rain settled into my clothes like it belonged. I didn't hurry, I didn't flow, I wore blonde. Was the only thing that spoke. I don't said I'm lost. Smoke curls where the neon fades. I trace the night in subtle shades. Every movement measured, every glance precise. A life in silence, soft as ice. Brush drums whisper across the floor. Guitar hums warm, opening a door. I hold my thoughts like a sacred flame. A gentleman walking, never seeking fame. And in the quiet bar I make my way through the night's embrace, calm and gray. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. I watch the laughter, every decision, waiting slow. Life moves gently, I let it flow. And I carry my burdens with subtle grace. No need for witness, no need for place. I am present, yet unseen. I'm moving forward, calm and keen. And in the quiet bar I make my way through the night's embrace, calm and gray. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. The night retreat, I rise and leave. A man of silence, no reprieve. The night falls around the jazz, dim and moan. Candlelight catching the edges of my thoughts. Guitar breeze, bass hum steady. Drum bursts off, every note a companion to my quiet reflection. I hold my drink, contemplate choices and losses. Every struggle handled without display. The world restless, unaware of the calm intensity here. a subtle purpose. Every motion delivery. Navigate silently. The new licking shadows carry me deeper. The gentleman fully breath in the last caps. Only the soft pain. Discreet intense. Candlelight dances across amber liquid. Guitar hums low, bass flowing beneath. I sit, a quiet presence, observing all. Segment 2, contemplation, decisions made in private, struggles handled unseen, every breath deliberate, every thought measured, life outside rushes, oblivion posed. Observation, the bartend lazy spirals I absorb intensely, deliberately. Segment 4, every heartbeat aligns with the rhythm of thought. Candlelight mirrors my quiet resolve, each flicker a silent. Segment is outward, I rise, caught unseen. A man comes. Was the truth revealed? Stillness lets you heal. I've seen chaos sell its soul for gold. I chose disbelief. I don't justify my calm, I don't dramatize pain. I learned how to stay warm inside the rain. Stillness is, I let silence decide. No trembling confession, no nervous disguise. I stay in my position. Cars whisper by, trying to. I don't read. Stillness is my alibi. No need to convince, no need to persuade. I don't offer a defense. I let time fade. Calm breeze, that's how you tell. Truth doesn't plead, it doesn't sell. I don't flinch under clean hands. I remain unchanged. That's how I walk free. Come searching for them to see. is deep, the city wide. I walk where secrets like to hide. Every step deliberate, slow behind. Windows shimmer, streets lie bare. I breathe beat, a note in my song, a quiet rhythm that carries me. I move in silence, free of the game. No one notices, no one knows the quiet strain. Drums whisper secrets only I hear. I watch, I wait, unaware. Life is loud, but I am calm. No one to find the man calling my name. I move in silence, free of the game. No one notices, no one knows the quiet. The night dissolves, but I remain through the midnight rain. The candle dances, flickering across my glass. Reflections bending in the amber hue. Guitar hums warm, bass lays soft beneath. Drums brush gently like whisper secrets. I trace the night where my thoughts deliberate. Every choice measured, every move refined. Patrons laugh, unaware of the weight I carry. The quiet strength of a man who moves unseen. Smoke curls in slow, lazy spirals. I feel each note, each breath, each hesitation. Life's struggles are hidden behind calm eyes. Every internal storm handled without display. The world outside roars, but I remain contained. A gentleman navigating darkness with purpose. Every glance, every gesture is intentional. Yet my presence is felt without a sound. When the breeze, I rise slowly, coat in hand, disappearing into night streets. No trace, no fanfare, only the subtle echo of a man moving quietly, fully aware. A bar filled to leave before the chair cooled down, like something run to breathe. There's less sound. He didn't rush his coat or hair, didn't check the room. A man who knows where he's been at leaves room. Wet your candles, trace the hours, jazz band one last truth. You carry weight, not power, from you. No apologies in his step, no war inside. He understood what silence kept alive. Some men is loud and broken. Some men let crowd unspoken, unspoken. Then looked away. Respect doesn't stay. The night accepted him like said a pride behind him up and trained it all. Was fine because your presence doesn't fall. hum softly, lights dim and golden. I cradle my glass, watching ripples like distant memories. Guitar bends low, bass hums steady beneath it. Drums brush like rain, tapping on a silent window. I think of the life I navigate quietly. Every victory understated, every struggle contained. The conversations flow by, I nod politely. Yet no one senses the deliberation behind my eyes. A stranger laughs, the sound light but fleeting. I trace the movement of shadows along the wall. I remember yesterday, the choices I made, all weighed, all silent, all unseen. I tilt my glass, feeling the warmth linger. The candle flickers in reflection, a private stage. I am here yet not, a presence felt not seen. A gentleman holding the night in his hands. As the hour wanes, I rise slowly. The chair slides without protest, leaving no mark. Outside the world moves unaware. Inside I carry calm intensity, discretion. Past the cafes where laughter dies, I hear their stories, their hidden lies. The city hums, but I am still a man observing, bending will. Each street a river, a fleeting light. I walk along, my purpose drives. I feel the pulse beneath neon haze. Every secret, every gaze. I do not speak, yet I understand the hidden wars no one commands. I move through chaos, calm, contained. The silent mind, the quiet flame. Between the lines, I make my mark. A lone man wandering through the dark. No eyes on me, no one to see. The quiet life I live silently. The ghosts I meet, I linger in shadows, soft and discreet. Every choice weighed, every step precise. Life unfolds like a roll of dice. I know the world will never know the silent power of the man below. I am the observer, the night my stage. Every step a story, every thought a page. Between the lines, I make my mark. A lone man wandering through the dark. No eyes on me, no one to see. The quiet life I live silently. The city awakes, I fade into nothing as silence takes. Cold hands in my pockets deep, warm thoughts I never shared, promises I didn't keep, still taught me how to care. I don't react, I calculate, I don't beg, I choose. Some men wait for fate, I teach fate how to move. No anger in my chest, just focus in my eyes. I learned how to rest without ever asking why. Cold hands, clear decision, no drama, no delay. I don't deal in broken visions, I just quietly obey. Every step intentional, every turn control. I don't need to be memorable, I just need to be whole. City breeze and broken beat, pain repeats, and which pain leaves scars. I don't drown in yesterday, I don't borrow from tomorrow, I just walk another way, carrying my I don't live for permission, our mission. I live with less, no speeches, no display, no crowd to impress. I don't need a brighter day, I just need progress. Stillness is a weapon if you learn how to hold it. Silence is a lesson if you don't oversell it. I don't freeze, I don't fold, I adapt and remain. I've survived the cold, now I use the pain. Streetlight fades behind my back, another block complete. I don't fear what I lack, I just trust my feet. Cold hands, clear decisions, that's how I stay alive, No false ambition, no need to arrive. If they ask what I became, I won't answer or pretend, I just walk my lane until the end. Cold night, steady heart. Cold night, steady heart. Nothing personal in his eye, just Clary earned. He learned not every goodbye needs to be burned. The bar had seen him years ago, another man. Tonight he moved deliberate and slow, with a plan. He remembered loving without sense, bleeding to belong. Now he preferred consequence over wrong. Jazz whispered truths he already knew, didn't argue back. Life takes its time breaking you, then gives you track. He didn't blame, he didn't curse, didn't ask why. Acceptance is a quieter verse than rarely tried. He paid attention to the weight of every breath. Nothing rushed him toward his fate or death. Nothing personal, just life. Surprise, just open space. He walked like someone who'd made peace with pace. No grudges folded in his coat, no debts unpaid. A man who learns the final personal, just life continuing. Ticks slow, the streets are bare. I walk alone with time to spare. Every lamplight flickers in my eyes. I move through darkness where silence lies. People rush past, chasing their dreams. I move at my own quiet streams. Every choice deliberate, every step my own. I build my kingdom from shadows alone. The long night walk, my secret place. Through smoky streets, I leave no trace. No one to follow, no one to see. The life I lead in quiet liberty. Guitar hums soft, bass flows low, drums whisper stories only I know. I breathe in the night, exhale restraint. A silent man, deliberate and quaint. Every alley, every street a guide. I move like a ghost with nothing to hide. No need for eyes, no need for praise. I walk my path through midnight haze and a long night walk, my secret place. Through smoky streets, I leave no trace. No one to follow, no one to see. The life I lead in quiet liberty. Dawn breaks slowly, but I remain a lone shadow, free of chain. Midnight leans against the corners of the street. Street lights hum like they know my name. no rush in my breath, no sound in my feet. I move like a thought that never complains. Windows flicker, stories I won't read. Everyone's loud behind closed doors. I learned early what silence means. It's safer than asking for more. And I don't talk to mirrors, they already know. I don't chase the echoes, I just let them go. I make my moves in the quiet, when no one's watching the floor. I don't need fire or riot, just a hand on a closing door. I leave no marks, no sirens, just shadows where I've been. I walk away before the violence of letting the world look in. Coffee's cold in a diner at 3. Waitress don't ask where I'm from. Men like me pay silently and leave before the questions come. I've seen dreams die on barroom floors, heard hope crack in a glass. I learned not to beg for more, I learned how to let things pass. Yeah, to make my moves in the quiet, when the city holds its breath. I don't confuse peace with silence, I just learned how to walk with less. No applause, no warning, no need to explain. I step out before the morning, like I was never framed. Some men shout to feel alive, some men bleed just to be seen. I learned how to survive by staying somewhere in between. Pain taught me how to stand, loss taught me when to bend. I don't shake hands with plans, I just see them to the end. A coat pulled tight, the night is mine. Shoes know every crack in line. I don't waste time, I let it run. Every move already done. I make my moves in the quiet, no witness, no regret. I don't light fires to deny it, I just don't forget. If you look back, you won't find it, just an empty street at dawn. I was here, then I was gone. Only shadow remember my name. The bar hums low, shadows pooling in corners. Candlelight trembling on polished wood. I sit alone, drink in hand, watching the slow rhythm of life outside. Decisions weigh quietly in my chest, each choice deliberate, measured unseen. Guitar strings hum warm monologue tones, brush drums brush soft as my thoughts drift. Observation, a stranger laughs, smoke drifts from a cigarette. The bartender wipes a glass, his eyes tired. I see everything without intrusion, every movement, a note in the night song. Internal contemplation, my struggles remain unspoken, unseen, handled with calm intensity, discretion. The candlelight reflects my quiet resolve, each flicker a marker of decisions made in silence. Segment 5. The bar empty, shadows stretch longer. I rise slowly, coat over arm. Outside the city breeze, unaware of me, a gentleman vanishing into the night with purpose. The streets are empty, yet full of sound, echoes alive that rush around. I take each step with quiet intent, a man of action, but heaven sent. Windows glow with lives I don't know. I'm moving shadows, completely alone. Every glance measured, every breath mine. I navigate night with a design. Alone steps, a path unknown. I move in silence, I move alone. The city sleeps, but I remain a shadow walking in the midnight rain. Guitar cries softly, bass runs low. Drums are subtle, steady, slow. Every moment calculated, every choice precise. I live my life without rolling dice. Through hell dark, past neon light, I carve my way in the cloak of night. No one to follow, no one to see. The life I lead in secrecy. Lone steps, a path unknown. I move in silence, I move alone. The city sleeps, but I remain a shadow walking in the midnight rain. When morning breaks, I disappear, a man in motion, no one near. Street lights shimmer on wet asphalt. I glide through the night without a fall. Every shadow bends as I pass. A gentleman hidden, leaving no glass. I watch life flicker like a dying flame. I remain unchanged, untouched by fame. The quiet hum of the city, my song. The slow pulse, deliberate, strong. Shadows and steps, I move unseen. Through smoky nights, calm and serene. No eyes on me, no one to know. I take the long road, soft and slow. The guitar sighs, the bass replies. Drums tick softly like midnight skies. I make my mark in silence profound. A life observed where no one is found. Every decision carved in quiet might. Every step guided by inner light. I am the man who moves with grace, a phantom walking, leaving no trace. Shadows and steps, I move unseen through smoky nights, calm and serene. No eyes on me, no one to know. I take the long road, soft and slow. but I have vanished, leaving no mistakes. A cigarette where the fog is thick. The world moves fast, but I move slick. Street lamps glow like amber fire. I walk alone, driven by desire. The night holds me a quiet embrace. I see every corner, every face. Life rushes past in a frantic blur. I am patient, my mind astir. Cigarette smoke and street lamps glow. I move in silence, the night my show. No one notices the path I weave, a quiet rhythm I achieve. Bass hums deep like a hidden thought. Guitar whispers what cannot be bought. Drums light red on a distant roof. I walk my life subtle and smooth. I am not lost, I am not blind. I see the patterns others can't find. A gentleman moving unseen, unclaimed. Every step deliberate, every moment framed. Cigarette smoke and street lamps glow. I move in silence, the night my show. No one notices the path I weave, a quiet rhythm I achieve. Morning comes, shadows recede. I vanish quietly, my soul free. I slide into the corner where the shadows fall heaviest. Candlelight brushing the rim of my glass. Guitar hums, bass breathes under it. The night falls around me, calm but deep. I measure my thoughts as carefully as I measure my steps. Every decision considered, every emotion contained. The world outside roars, but here I am deliberate. A man of refinement, moving unseen. I observe without intrusion, absorbing unfolding stories. No one suspects the intensity of with my heartbeat. A rhythm of contemplation, of quiet resolve. Smoke drifts and spirals, echoing internal storms. But I remain composed, a gentleman holding the night. I drink slowly, I think deeply, each gesture purposeful.
Perfect. Subscribe, sir.
Each breath
Everyone, please
intentional.
subscribe me.
When the candle dies and the bar empties, I stand, coat in hand, vanishing like smoke. No sound, no sign, yet my presence lingers. The quiet impact of a man moving with purpose.
Hi. Everyone, hi.
Amber light spills across the polished bar. Guitar hums, bass hums, drums whisper low. I sit alone, a quiet observer of life, handling my thoughts with careful precision. Patrons chatter, laughter rises and fades. I watch without notice, every glance considered. Life's trials remain behind calm eyes, every decision weighed, every emotion contained. Smoke curls toward the ceiling, slow. I sip my drink, letting the warmth anchor me. Every heartbeat a steady, controlled rhythm. The night is mine, yet fleeting. Every shadow bend around my stillness. No gesture wasted, no word unnecessary. A gentleman navigating life without display. As the bar empties, I rise, disappearing quietly. Coat over my arm, footsteps soft against the floor. My presence lingers like a subtle echo. A man moving in calm, intense silence.
Oh yeah. 1 million. Oh my god.
Fail to see
Oh my god.
through empty streets, completely free. The night is thick, the air profound. I move in silence, without a sound. The city hums, unaware of me. Each choice discreet, a life in shadow, quiet through smoky nights, a path my own. No one notices, no one knows the life I lead. Take soft, no need for eyes, no need for praise. My night, my friend, I walk in silence until the end. The invisible man, a path my own. No one notices, no one knows the life I lead as the night flows. Disappear, a lone shadow, no one. The bar smells of smoke and polished wood. Lights dim, guitar hums as I tales, allowing contemplation to settle. Or every internal storm handled quietly. No display, no audience, only measured action. Brush drums like rain tapping, bass like a heartbeat under my deliberate calm. Segment, candlelight reflects on my face in glass. I observe, measuring subtleties, reading life's currents without interruption. Segments, I navigate struggles in private, a gentleman defined by discretion. Left no sound made, only the weight of a silent presence remains. tapestry of subtle tones, bass like a heart being observed, a gentleman in thought, deliberating every breath. Reflections of decisions made silently over time, every choice measured. Brush drums whisper across the floorboards, echoing the rhythm of restraint I live by. No one notices the deliberate calm, yet everything I do resonates with purpose. Candlelight dances across my face and hands, shadows bending like the contours of my thoughts. The room hums gently, unaware of the quiet intensity. I move in silence, yet I am fully present. And when the night wanes, I rise carefully, step into the street unnoticed, a man of discretion carrying life's truths quietly, guided by thought, leaving only subtle echoes.
सबसे पहले चंडीगढ़ ब्रांच के उच्च